This is really a great morning for the city because we've never had and really brought together folks from the education sector as well as our own city team as well as business folks to just spend the day talking about innovation. And so we're really excited about the future of this summit and how this summit can grow and really become something that annually brings people together to discuss how important it is for us to focus on growing the city in a way that thinks about the future, thinks about being a 21st century city, and thinks about bringing together entrepreneurs, city leaders, business people, creatives, to ensure that we're building a great city for the future. And so I just want to thank you all for being here. I also want just to spend a second thanking everyone that put this together, because you all know that our innovation team has been with us now for a little over a year and a half, I think, probably close to 2 years. And they, along with our management team, our technology and innovation department, the volunteers, all of our Civic partners worked really hard, not just to put today on, but they work hard all year to ensure that we're really thinking as a city on how to really be innovative. So let's give them all a big round of applause because they do great. You know, John and Keisler and his team have done a great job of kind of pushing innovation towards the front of the conversation, and we're really, really proud of that. And so I want to thank John. I want to thank our business partners, some of them who are here today, for their really great work. And I see, I don't have my glasses on, but I think that's Pat West. Is it? Okay, good. And Pat, thank you for embracing all of this stuff. So I want to just begin by telling you how important it is for Long Beach to be at the forefront of the conversation around innovation, and why I'm so proud that we have partnered so closely with our friends at Cal State Long Beach and our friends at Long Beach City College, as well as all of our entrepreneurs to kind of push this agenda forward. Let me see if this thing works. Maybe not. Is this... Can someone help me out with this? Oh, there we go. I was pushing the wrong button. It's very innovative. So I put this up on the screen because I just think it's a snapshot of all the really great things that the city has been working on. And this is a lot of people put a lot of work into this over many years. But Long Beach has been recognized for a lot of great stuff, and here's a sample of some of the innovation work that's been happening. Long Beach continuously gets ranked as a top 10 digital city across the country, thanks to the work of so many folks. We've had investment in innovation across the city through philanthropic dollars like the Bloomberg Grant and other support. We've begun and celebrated, as part of this Innovation Week, a lot of the great work that's happening. We've really focused on ensuring that our social media applications and our smartphone applications that are on both mobile and on the desktop are interface appropriate, that they're working for people, that people like our applications. And we've had a lot of great progress, whether it's the Go Long Beach app or the library app, of users. And people are really using our smartphone apps. We've converted our parking meters and our gas meters to smart meters. We've produced a lot of university partnerships. Could not be more proud of all of our university partnerships. And our social media presence, our online presence, has exploded in the last couple years. I mean, dramatic amount of people that we're now reaching directly through Twitter and Facebook and all of our social media channels. We've also, at the city, used innovation and used our partners to try to create new ways of thinking about government. We've partnered with groups like City Lab and Code for America and others, and the SBA, to try to have challenges and projects that kind of move the conversation forward. And so we're thinking about things in the city like procurement. How do we do innovation in procurement? How do we innovate public spaces? How do we look at data and create a strong open data platform and portal? How do we spark a culture of innovation within the city, and so that government itself is thinking about innovation? I really believe, and I want to get to a point where every single one of our city employees is thinking about how they can be an innovator when they get to work every single day, and what can they do to innovate government? What good ideas do they have? Because we know that a lot of the best ideas really come from those that are on the front line and doing the work every single day. And we're also doing innovations within our city projects and programs. Inspector Gadget is a recent one that has been a project of our innovation folks at the city, and that's looking at how we're innovating the way we do ticketing when it comes to inspections. And you think, well, why is that important? Well, right now we have a very archaic system when it comes to inspections, and it's all done by hand and little papers. And when someone wants to make an inspection, they write down a little piece of paper and they put it on a desk, and it's not very well timed and it's not efficient. And so we're creating now an online platform for how we do inspections called Inspector Gadget. In addition to that, we have partnered with some great people, particularly at Cal State Long Beach. You all know that I love Cal State Long Beach. I don't think that the partnership between the university and the city has ever been stronger. This is a place that I believe we do not think of enough when it comes to its value in the city. I think people love the university. It's there. There's a lot of graduates from there. But there's thousands and thousands of minds that are there every single day. And not just the students, but the faculty, experts in their fields, whether it's engineering or in business or in communications, that want to contribute and that are part of this community. And I go to many of the graduations, and the thousands of students that I get to shake their hand when they graduate, or I talk to them at a graduation ceremony, they love Long Beach. And most of them want to stay in the area or contribute to the city. A lot of them live in the city or move to the city and never want to leave. And so I think there's a gold mine of talent, obviously at the university and also at the community college, which is, as you know, the driver of our workforce in this local community. And so here we have I wanted to put this slide up because this is some of our partners at the university and students and people that are working now on projects for the city in partnership. And it's really exciting that we're creating these models of work that are happening at Cal State with students and faculty, and they're happening in our innovation team and our innovation department. And as you all know, one of our great examples of this is we just launched BizPort. And BizPort is a project of Code for America, which, if you don't know, Code for America is a fantastic organization that selects and does little projects in different cities. They're based out of the Bay Area. And Code for America teamed up with our innovation team at Cal State Long Beach, a variety of other folks, to create what I believe now probably one of the best business portals or platforms anywhere in the United States for a business to interface with their city. And this is a huge deal for us. A lot of work went into this platform. It's both available, obviously, on any desktop, but it's also in a mobile version. And BizPort now allows you to go on for the entrepreneur, get all the information you need, get access to capital, get access to how to go through the process of actually opening a business, connect with other businesses. There are features that link to the resources that you need to get, including training, and link to our business partners, whether it's the SBA or the SBDC at Long Beach City College. So this is a great new tool. And we have goals within this tool. I think it was John Keisler who mentioned that right now to open up a business, and it takes someone to get through that process. Is it the permitting process, right? The licensing and permitting. It takes them an average of about 28 days, 28 days, to get all of the paperwork. And so we're going to actually track this, and we're going to see if BizPort can actually lower that time, because time is money. And if we can get that time down from 28 days that they're actually trying to get their paperwork in to 20 days or 15 days. And so we will be looking at the data to see if this is actually working. And we think it will. We think it will work, and we think this is going to be a model for other cities across the country. So this is an exciting time for the city. I'm particularly glad that I look out, I see so many folks from the city, because that's really important to me, and I know it's important to Pat, to make sure that we are promoting innovation within our city departments, and that our partners that are out there are helping us promote innovation in our city departments and also out in the community as well. I'll conclude just by saying that I've always said that cities, if we don't jump on this bandwagon, we're going to get left behind, because technology and the multiplier on technology and the multiplier on making sure that we're up to speed on what's happening just multiplies every year. And so the cities that are focused on innovation are going to be the cities of the future that succeed 20, 30 years from now. And so we can't afford to be left behind. We can't afford to not invest in technology. We can't afford to test new ideas, even if they don't work, because we should test things and we should see if they work or if they don't work. We can't afford to not have open data. We can't afford to be inaccessible. We can't afford to be not quicker, and we need to be quicker and faster and more agile and lighter and move in a way that understands the changes in the economy. And so the economy is changing. You're going to hear today about the sharing economy and all the changes that are happening in technology. And so this is, I think, a great way to kick off this new conversation. So just thanks for coming out. I look forward to seeing folks in and out throughout the day today. And it's going to be, I think, a good program and a good day. So go Long Beach. Thank you.